My guest today is Mike Beleman, President and CEO of the Associated Builders and Contractors. Mike, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it.
Mike, let's start talking about the work that ABC members are doing right now.
Well, Associated Builders and Contractors and its 21,000 members work across the country, and essentially they build all of America. They build infrastructure, hard, meaning utilities, roads, etc., as well as social, which means schools, churches, educational institutions. They build office buildings, retail complexes, stadiums, all the special places that we live in, learn, go have fun in, get healed, etc.
Literally hands all over America.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So how does ABC and its members differentiate themselves to win so much work?
Well, what they do, our members really focus heavily on being world-class in terms of creating value, world-class in safety performance, world-class in innovation, technology, anything that they can do to differentiate themselves in terms of adding value to the bottom line for the construction user. And through that value differentiation, they really dominate the markets that we're in. I'll give you a couple examples. I would say over 90% of the family housing that our military families live in on bases are owned, developed, constructed, maintained by ABC members. In the Gulf Coast, with regards to infrastructure, petrochemical markets, our members dominate that marketplace. And as a matter of fact, at the federal level, federal projects over $25 million, our members dominate that market. They delivered over 65% of those projects over the last 8 years. And it's because of that focus on world-class safety and that innovation, that technology. They really want to drive value. So their whole objective is to figure out, how can I make this successful for everybody that's involved in the construction project?
Mike, any other examples of how ABC members win work and what makes them so attractive?
Well, I think to focus on the technology topic, if you really think about it, 6 years ago, the iPad was invented. And so technology has ramped up tremendously, and the applications in the construction world are really quite remarkable. One thing that ABC is doing is trying to help our members understand what that future looks like. Robotics, 3D printing, the drone technology, photogrammetry, so many different things, and also nanotechnology. It's amazing what is out there. So when you think about the iPad 6 years ago, what's the next 6 years look like? You think about driverless cars, think about driverless equipment. The impact it will have on safety, productivity, and value creation is remarkable.
Mike, how is ABC helping its members win work?
We create a fair and open competition, fair and open playing ground, so that the member or the construction company that delivers the most value wins that work. So whether it's a federal market, industrial market, social infrastructure, et cetera, what we do is we advocate for and create a level playing ground, make sure all the rules and regulation, legislation is placed so that the best value proposition wins.
Mike, what's the future of winning work, and how can ABC further that?
Well, ABC's value proposition is based on the merit shop philosophy. We help our members win work and deliver that work safely, ethically, and profitably for the betterment of the communities that they work within. So we have a rolling 5-year strategic planning framework where we look out 5 years, understand what the market's going to look like, what the industry is going to look like, and then how that value proposition needs to look and what we need to do to deliver on that value proposition over the course of the future. So we have a very detailed strategic planning framework that all of our members are involved in to essentially author the future of the industry.
We're going to pause here for a short break. I'd like to thank my guest, Mike Beleman, President and CEO of the Associated Builders and Contractors, on Building America, sponsored by ABC. I'm your host, Jason Fornicola, and you're listening to federalnewsradio.com and 1500 AM.